Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife and welcome to our getaway to Talkeetna, Alaska. We just got here to the Susitna River Lodge where we are staying. We've never stayed here before. Found this place online, I think literally 2 days ago, and booked it. We're kind of getting settled in. It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. I'm so excited to show you. So I thought we would start this vlog with a little bit of a lodge tour so you can see the space we're going to be staying in. And then I cannot wait to share our entire weekend here in Talkeetna. So you can see we are in room number 3. Look, there's Sherri, the best amenity of the whole place. So this place has a couple different room options. They have cabins that will show you outside, but then I think they have 3 or 4, I think 4, rooms in the main lodge. You are backlit like the angel that you are. We are in number 3. And so I'm gonna give you a tour. When you first walk in on the right, there's a bathroom. Where's the light? There we go. Comes with a toilet, always very handy. It's got a nice little shower, fun little moose, bear, wildlife motif, towels, all that. Oh, the shower does have, yes, shampoo, conditioner, body soap. Love that because I forgot to pack that stuff. You can see getting settled in a little bit. And then when you come out here, we have the main little seating area. Got a little love seat also. The cutest little electric fireplace I've ever seen. Absolutely amazing. Got a little closet back under there. Fridge. You can see coffee pot, water kettle, toaster. There is also like a single burner like hot plate down there, so we can make a little bit of food. It does have obviously a microwave. It's got amenities like dishes. Down here we've got hot chocolate. Ooh, apple cider, coffee. Very cool. Little seating area. I love all of the wood. It is absolutely gorgeous. Out here, we have the Susitna River. Just right there. You can kind of see some of the other cabins on the property over there. Really beautiful, just so peaceful. And then I'm going to turn around because look at this place. It is so nice. So upstairs is where the bed is. Sherri and I are not sleeping on a love seat. As much as I love you, it would be there'd be a lot of snuggling.
There'd be a lot, which, you know, not opposed to, but you would also fit half of your body. You're tall.
I'd be on the floor. But instead, we've got a nice king-size bed here, which is awesome. Nice fan. Does have blinds on all the windows. We can close that, which is very cool. Just a really nice space. Sherri Beth? This was one of the cheaper places that we found.
It kind of looked all over the state.
Yeah.
In like easily drivable places, and this was one of the cheaper places that we found. So
we love Talkeetna.
Yep.
And this, I think, was an amazing find.
Agreed.
You know what I love about it?
What?
No TV.
I actually like that. It's peaceful.
That's part of the goal for this weekend, is rest and relaxation, a little bit of unplugging, and not having a TV will help.
They do have a TV and like a whole bunch of DVDs and stuff in like the lobby downstairs.
Yeah, I'll take and show you guys that here in a little bit. They do have Wi-Fi, so we can stream movies if we want. Yeah. But there you go. There's our
cute little getaway.
There's our cute little getaway at the Susitna River Lodge. I also love a fan up here. I tend to sleep hot. This one does not.
No, there's a ceiling fan and like a little floor fan.
It's my dream come true. So here is the kind of a main lobby, just sort of the seating area here in the lodge. You can see they have one room that is right here, and then the other 3 are upstairs. Oh, there's a puzzle. They have different menus for local restaurants in Talkeetna. They have some books. They've got some games. And then they do have a nice little seating area outside with All sorts of chairs that just looks right at the river. Obviously the busy time for them, probably summer. However, it's beautiful here now as well. DVDs over there. And they also have just some candy and popcorn snacks. They got some coffee with honey. Got some other drinks down there. And it's all, of course, kind of on the honor system. They just put that there. Oh yeah, all the prices on things. It's pretty cool. And you can see different TripAdvisor awards they've won. Yeah, I gotta say, so far, I'm a fan. And here's the outside deck I showed you from inside. You can see lots of seating areas. That's a cool bird feeder. And, oh, you can hear the river. Oh, that's so nice. This is the kind of relaxation I was hoping for this weekend. So the cabins here are cool. They're kind of individual. I haven't seen the inside, but Sherri Beth, I kind of like the space we're in.
I like it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like it because it's high. You're kind of like looking down at the river.
Cozy.
It is cozy. So I'm not sure if on a clear day you could see Denali from over there. Yeah, I'm not sure based on the orientation here, but I think we are hungry. So we're going to go into Talkeetna, find a restaurant that's open, and have some dinner. So many of you will know, the purpose of this weekend is that my birthday's on Sunday. So we wanted just a little birthday weekend getaway, just to unplug, relax, be together. Life's been insane lately. And then have fun for my birthday. I was raised actually pretty close to here. The town of Trapper Creek that I was raised in is actually just across the river a little ways. Spent a lot of time growing up in Talkeetna. It's actually one of our favorite Alaska towns. If you're in Alaska in the summer, you have a chance to come here, do it.
Yep.
But I will also say it's one of those towns that does not completely close down in the winter.
Right.
So even if you're here in the winter, there is still enough to see and do to visit Talkeetna.
Yeah.
However, we don't know what is open.
We're hoping something.
Because we're kind of in that weird between season. It's, well, there's a lot of snow here still. So it does feel like winter, not quite summer yet. So I'm pretty sure we'll be able to find something for dinner tonight.
Here we are coming into downtown Talkeetna, beautiful downtown Talkeetna.
As the sign says.
As the sign lets you know. Cute little town. There is still quite a bit of snow here.
A lot more snow than Anchorage.
Yeah.
We've decided on Mountain High pizza pie for dinner on our first night in Talkeetna. We love this place. The pizza is delicious. All right, so we decided to get 2 small pizzas. We got the Papa Giorgio, which is salami, provolone, tomatoes, fresh garlic, and basil. And then we got the Main Street Gossip. Garlic oil, chicken, bacon, Colby Jack, spinach, garlic, topped with ranch. Yes, please. Look at this one. They have a Mountain High pizza with over 30 toppings. I also got a cider, Sherri Beth, got a glass of wine. Our pizzas have arrived and they smell amazing. So this is that Papa Giorgio. And this was what one, Sherri?
Main Street Gossip.
The Main Street. Oh my gosh. The ranch on that. Oh.
So excited.
I'm excited to eat. It looks like we finished everything. We did not. We've got leftovers coming back with us. I will say, during the winter, downtown Talkeetna, a little bit quieter than it is in the summer.
Much quieter.
When this street is absolutely packed with people. All right, next stop, Nagley's store here in Talkeetna. It's been here since 1921. One of the fun things about Talkeetna is that the mayor of the town for a long time was a cat named Stubbs. Unfortunately, Stubbs passed away recently. However, there is another cat, the new cat mayor, that sometimes hangs out here in Nagley's. Let's go see if we can find him. Okay, so we walked into Nagley's, and this is the coolest thing. They think it's from like 1940s or 50s. It's an American duplex grindmaster coffee grinder that still works. They said they use it every day. They've never had any problems with it. Oh, I want that so bad. Nagley's has a little bit of everything. They've got candy, they got sweets, but then they got just a lot of like regular grocery stuff for people who might live here. I love this store. All right, so because we're opening a coffee shop in Anchorage, I've become a huge coffee nerd. And so you guys, that grinder, like I was obsessed.
Like made his night.
I was looking all at it, checking it all out, and the lady was like, come here, I want to make your day. And I was like, ooh, what's gonna happen? And she's like, I have to grind coffee. And so she like showed me how it works and used it. And this is super cool. She said a lot of residents will just like bring their coffee beans here and they can just like grind their coffee. She said they use that grinder every day, not just for the coffee for the shop, but for locals as well.
It's never broken. They never had an issue with it.
No issues, never broken. That I want that. I'm gonna when we get back to the cabin, I'm gonna Google if there are any of those available. That was awesome.
It's very cool.
You know you're a nerd when a cool coffee grinder makes your day.
Well.
All right, back to the lodge. Just like that, we've made it back to the Talkeetna River Lodging, where rivers and mountains meet. Okay, we just finished recording this week's episode of the LeggLife podcast. If you guys are watching this video on Monday, it is the podcast that went up on April 5th. We snuggled up together on the little love seat here, and we talked all things birthdays. We talked about our favorite birthday memories. We talked about the kind of cakes we love. Spoiler alert, Sherri and I are very different when it comes to cakes. Yes. It was a really fun episode to record. You guys, we love doing the podcast. The podcast is one of our favorite things we do. So if you haven't listened, you can listen to the LeggLife podcast on Apple. You can subscribe on Apple. You can subscribe on Spotify. Right here, even on YouTube, just search LeggLife podcast. Go subscribe there. We post new podcasts every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. Just one podcast a week. It's a conversation, normally with just Sherri and I, and we have so much fun. This week was a great and a very timely birthday episode. We turned the little fireplace on, and it's so cute and so cozy, and it has low heat and high heat. So for little Miss Sherri Beth, who is always cold, she can sit down here under a blanket, turn on the high heat from the fire, and just be cozy and read.
It's the cutest little baby fireplace.
It looks like a toy, but it's actually kind of great.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, it's reading time. I just took a shower. You can see we got the fireplace on. And I'm going to start the book Artificial Condition. It is book number 2 in the Murderbot series. I read book number 1, recently finished it, and loved it. So I got book number 2. Sherri Beth, what are you reading? You are continuing in 1984. How much do you have left? Oh.
About half.
Okay. So it's reading time. All right, friends, it's almost 10 p.m. We've been reading for a couple of hours, which has actually been really nice. It's been a very relaxing evening, which just what we wanted. So we're going to pick you guys up in the morning whenever we wake up and continue our vlog here in Talkeetna, Alaska. Good night, friends. Hello, friends. Good morning. We are up and awake, kind of getting our day started. We laid in bed for a while this morning and just had a lazy morning, which was actually really nice. Just got up, opened the blinds. This, a pretty awesome view to wake up to. You can see the Talkeetna River right outside. And it looks kind of sunny this morning. You can see we've got some blue skies. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be cloudy all weekend, so that I'm not mad about waking up to that. We brought a few things for breakfast. We got a loaf of banana bread, got some bananas, got a sumo mandarin orange. So I think we're just going to snack on these for breakfast. Maybe heat up some water to make some tea. The breakfast plate is made for Sherri and I with the banana bread, bananas, and oranges. We got our teacups here. Sherri brought some tea from home. I'm using a bag of Earl Grey that they had here. Got the water going on the kettle. So now we're just gonna let our tea steep for 3-ish minutes. Now we're gonna do our reading of our morning devotional, our Heart on Fire book, as we sit here and look out the window at the river, drinking our tea, eating our breakfast. We just opened the window as we are having breakfast so that we can hear the river. That's pretty nice. We have made it to downtown Talkeetna again, and today was supposed to be cloudy and rainy.
Not cloudy and rainy.
You guys, it's gorgeous out.
Beautiful.
Looks like a few shops are open, so we're just kind of walking Main Street, stepping over puddles. Sherry, do you want your photo with the giant pizza angel wings? Maybe next time. We're gonna go check out Village Arts and Crafts. Gift shop, ivory, gold, and furs. I think I've shared this a bunch, but this was a book that I had growing up. One of my favorite books. So most places, the book is if you give a mouse a cookie. In Alaska, if you give a moose a muffin. Next stop, Silver Bear Sundries. Talkeetna made goods. Lots of different things in the shop. I wonder if Sherry saw these earrings. Sherry, did you see them? You did not. Now you have. Also, I love the Talkeetna vibes. So cool. Everything from, oh yeah, we're also getting some spice blend. This is good on
any kind of fish, grilled chicken, lamb.
Very cool. One of the best things about Talkeetna, dogs everywhere. Hi, I love you. I don't know what we're smelling. It smells like steak or grilled meats. It might be coming from Denali Brew Pub, but holy cow, it smells amazing. Next stop is the Dancing Leaf Gallery. And look at this. All of the items in the gallery handcrafted by Alaskan artists. So awesome. This is definitely one of the best stores in all of Talkeetna. And Sherry found the earrings. The items here are absolutely stunning. I mean, look at that. This is really fun. They have sipping streams, tea and hot chocolate. This is a tea company from Fairbanks. We're actually going to carry them at our coffee shop. I love that. And a huge range of items here. Look at how beautiful some of the wood stuff is. My goodness, like the guitar. Look at the mosaics on violins. Look at these Sherry just found. They're so pretty. Like the wooden mountain earrings. And look at the other ones they have, like the plant leaves. Those are so fun. The mushrooms. It's almost 1 o'clock. We're making our way back to the Denali Brew Pub for lunch. Got a seat right here in the front window. Got our menus. Now to choose what we want for lunch. Decided to get an adult beverage. It is their Huckleberry Kraken, so it's huckleberry syrup, lemon, simple syrup, and vodka. And it is delicious. All right, food has arrived. Sherry's already eating my nachos. I had a pulled pork. Sherry Beth got the burger. I dumped my salsa and sour cream on top of my nachos. These are amazing. Oh my gosh, the pulled pork is so good. Sherry Beth's building her burger over there. Lunch is done. You can see lots of melting happening here in Talkeetna. Holy cow. That was delicious. Oh my.
The nachos were amazing.
Yeah, my nachos were better than Sherry's burger.
The burger was good.
But the burger was good. Back out walking around, you can see we have Aurora Dora here. We've gone in her shop many times. An amazing Aurora photographer. There's the welcome to beautiful downtown Talkeetna sign. We're just kind of walking and seeing what's open. This gifts and collectibles shop is open, so let's go there. You guys know there's no way I'm saying no to doing this. I think I found
What did you find?
something that needs to come home with us.
It's very nice.
Thank you. See, they even have a different colored one. Okay, but why does it actually look really cute on you? That's really annoying. All right, these are really cool. Sherry just found this and I heard her from across the store say, whoa. So they're mugs. They're just like black mugs.
Yeah, like.
But then when you add
Hot water.
like hot water to them,
Or tea or coffee, obviously.
look at that.
So cool.
Okay, that's really cool. Well, we have left downtown Talkeetna. We went back to our little place. We're having a little bit of reading time. Sherry's having a little bit of Skittle eating time. The tropical Skittles. It's like we're on a beach vacation. Okay, well, full confession. We read and then we took a nap. And it was so nice. Oh my gosh. Apparently, I've not fully woken up yet, I guess. Laid in bed, scrolled on phones. Sherry played on the Switch for a little bit. And then we just absolutely zonked out. It is currently, it's just after 5 p.m. So we got, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours of rest, which was great. But we're up now, dressed, because there's things we want to do today. Sherry Beth, how'd you sleep?
Good.
Yeah?
We both got a crash a little bit.
We did. I want to show your earrings, because these are the ones you bought today.
Yeah.
And you decided to wear them as we got tonight. Those are very pretty.
I like them.
All right, we've arrived to Nagley Brewing, and I've got to say, this is a really nice brewery. We've been here many times. However, that stage is brand new. All right, I got a beer flight with the Agave Gold Louisville Sour, a mango cider, and their Northwind cider. And Sherri just went with a straight Manhattan, a Manhattan neat. Your drink is much cooler than mine. You can see they have a ton of merch. The whole back wall is all merch. Lots of places to sit. They do have like wood-fired pizza, different food here. We've had the food here. It's actually really good. And you're really cute. All right, I saved what I think is the best for last. The mango cider. I love all of them. I really love the Louisville Sour, but the mango cider is just, it's like dessert. So you can see the back side of their pizza oven right there. Cool little area. In the summertime, these garage doors are open. You know, a snow machine being raffled off. Typical Alaska stuff. It's a really nice brewery space.
It is.
We have watched this place grow a ton. Just a few years ago, we were up here with Auburn. Well, I guess probably more than a few years ago now,
Yeah.
which is crazy. And it used to just be in this little room over on this side of the building. And then they built a huge expansion over there. It's never an overwhelming space. They always play great music.
Yeah.
It's just a great place to,
Good drinks.
yeah, grab a drink. It's not just beer. So for Sherri, who doesn't really like beer, she can get
Manhattan, old fashioned. They have other cocktails.
it's perfect. They have kombucha. They have other things if you don't want to have a drink, you just want to hang out. So I don't know. To me, every time we come to Talkeetna, this is one of like the must stops.
Agreed.
All right, now we're hungry. It's dinner time. We're gonna go to a place that Sherri's never been.
Yeah.
There's a lodge here called the Talkeetna Alaska Lodge, and it is open early this year. They opened just a little bit ago, and the restaurants are open as well, so we're gonna go there for dinner.
Yeah.
We have made it to the entrance of the Talkeetna Alaskan Lodge. I did look at possibly staying here. They are having like a 30% off Alaskan resident early season rate, but even with the discount, the place we're staying was cheaper. So we decided to stay there, but I figured we could still come here and have dinner tonight, and Sherri would get to see the lodge. We've arrived. It is a beautiful lodge. It is owned by a group called Pursuit. They own a couple different lodges and things around Alaska. How beautiful is that? Giant stone fireplace as soon as you walk in. Got a giant bear over here. Nice rocking chairs. Nice little seating area. And it's not out now, but I have been here before when the Nagley's out. It is a beautiful view of the mountain because it is just straight ahead right there. You can see some of the foothills that are out. Not as pretty of a view as from the McKinley Princess Lodge over in Trapper Creek.
We're a little biased.
Yeah, we are definitely biased to the Princess Lodge, but this is a beautiful view. Really pretty lodge too. All right, should we go have dinner? Let's go. Got our table, and I will say, if the Nagley was out, this would be a heck of a view. Still awfully pretty though. You can see we've got seafood chowder, some salads, the tempura Brussels sprouts with a Korean barbecue sauce. That sounds amazing. Crab and artichoke dip, chicken wings. Of course, we got fish and chips, fried chicken Caesar salad. I think that sounds pretty good. And then down here, we've got, of course, salmon, a sirloin elk meatloaf, Japanese curry. That may be what I go with. And then, of course, Alaska king crab legs. Okay, so we're waiting for dinner. We just placed our order. We're playing around with our wedding rings. A little bit different in size. Also, watch how funny this is. Like,
With room to spare.
with room to spare. It's so funny. Sherri's ring does not really fit on my, nope, doesn't really fit on my finger.
Oh, it doesn't?
But my ring does fit on,
Oh, it fits really well.
my ring really fits, yeah.
Great.
Okay, well, a little bit big maybe. Oh my gosh. You guys, these are the tempura Brussels sprouts.
Smells so good.
So they smell so good. So it's Brussels sprouts in a tempura batter, fried, covered in a Korean barbecue sauce, topped with sesame seeds and green onions. I've never had Brussels sprouts like this before. All right, you guys, we are shook by this. Like, this is, we were just talking about how neither of us would ever think about doing something like this with Brussels sprouts.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh, we would come back here just for this. And it's a big appetizer portion too. Sherri just flirted with me in like the most amazing way. This was on her side of the plate. She pushed it to mine.
Yes, I did.
You know the way to my heart. Okay, dinner's here. I got the Japanese curry and I added chicken. Look at that, looks amazing. But you guys, look at Sherri's. Sherri went with the elk meatloaf.
Yes, I did.
It normally comes with carrots. You got it with
carrots. I got it with the cream spinach instead because it just sounded really yummy.
All right, we just exchanged bites. Sherri got a bite of mine. I got a bite of hers. And I gotta say, mine is really good. But Sherri wins. Well, Sherri is not a member of the Clean Plate Club. She's a member of the half a Clean Plate Club. You had about half of it.
You had about half of that.
And I did have several bites. Guilty as charged.
Yes.
All right, Sherri, it's dessert time. Is this my birthday cake?
It could be, yeah.
Are you gonna sing to me?
No.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2. Happy.
Happy birthday to you.
You're so cute. Got a flourless chocolate cake and a couple scoops of Moose Tracks ice cream. I'm actually totally full and don't have room for dessert. But it's my birthday weekend. It felt weird to not get dessert.
You have your dessert stomach, right?
I do have my dessert stomach. Good point. We've decided to grab a seat here by the fire. Sherri Beth's reading her book on her phone. Just enjoying the coziness of it. It's nice that you don't have to stay at this lodge to enjoy the restaurant, the views, the lobby. This was perfect, actually. Well, that was a wonderful stop. I'm glad that we came here. Oh, it smells so good outside. My goodness. And, you guys, the sun poking through a little bit over there. So you can see, this lodge has lots of different buildings kind of all around. This is the main one. I think the only building that's open right now is that one we were just in. But later in the summer, well, probably in like a month, I bet all of their other buildings will be open and the tourist season will be kicked off. Okay, you guys, I don't know. I consider myself, Sherri, hold on, before I show them. Do you consider me a pretty good driver?
Yes.
A pretty good parker?
Usually.
So when we came in, there weren't many cars in the parking lot. No. And so I didn't really pay attention to the lines because the line, you guys, what is this? What, like, look at all the cars, nice straight. What is that? Look at this, like, how far, I'm embarrassed. We just got back to the lodge. Look at that. The sun over the river. Beautiful, beautiful night. All right, well, we called an audible. We decided to not do drinks at the Fairview. Dinner was great. We're really full. We went to the brewery earlier, and so we thought, you know what? Let's just go back to the lodge, do some more reading, do some more relaxing, have a little bit of a restful night, maybe play a game at the table, and just enjoy the last evening here in Talkeetna. It is game time. We're gonna play Quiddler, which is one of our favorite games. We've been playing it a ton lately. Well, that was a heck of a game. I ended up beating Sherri by 4 points. Final score 274 to 270. I'm not convinced she didn't let me win because tomorrow's my birthday. But honestly, I'll take it. So before we call it a night, we're going to wash the dishes. It's one of the things that we have to do before we check out tomorrow.
Or a fee will be charged.
That's right. Wash the dishes or a fee will be charged. So we're gonna wash them all tonight and get everything ready for tomorrow. Hello friends, it is the next day. And today is my 45th birthday.
Happy birthday.
I am halfway to 90.
Okay.
I made it, you guys. So we slept pretty good last night. Woke up, got everything all packed up here in our little lodge suite number 3. And I told Sherri, the thing I wanted to start my day with was breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. I love breakfast.
And not just like a pastry or like you want like a
No,
breakfast.
I want a breakfast. There has to be eggs and bacon and biscuits and gravy and hash browns and toast. The whole shebang. So we are packed up. We're about to check out of our place. We're gonna go get breakfast. Then we're gonna start our journey back home to Anchorage. Well, we are all packed up, about to check out and head out. One last look at this amazing, amazing place. Sherri Beth, would you come back here?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, we do. I don't know what their rates are in the summer, but their rates in the winter I thought were super affordable.
Yep.
I could definitely see this being a place that we frequent for winter staycation kind of getaways.
Yeah.
And again, just having the view of the Susitna River outside was really pretty. It was always really quiet. We only ever even heard other people a few times. So, yeah, 2 thumbs up. It is time for my birthday breakfast. We are here at Latitude 62 Motel, Restaurant, and Lounge. And honestly, I think it might be the only place open for breakfast. So, hoping it's good. Yep, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Just like traditional breakfast stuff. Homemade biscuits and sausage gravy. Ooh, a Denali muffin. This looks awesome. All right, they just brought my order of biscuits and gravy, and oh my God, it's so good. Sherri and I both just tried the gravy. It's exactly what I wanted. Sherri got a breakfast muffin sandwich with bacon, egg, cheese, or no, reindeer sausage.
Reindeer sausage.
Oh my gosh. All right, I for sure should have ordered the half order of biscuits and gravy. And I don't even know that I would have finished that. It was so good, but I am so full. Breakfast is done. It was delicious. It was a lot of food.
Yours was a lot of food. Yeah.
So we got leftovers for the road. We're gonna now start our drive home. It's about 90 minutes ish, I'd say, from here back home. So spend the next part of my birthday driving home. I will say it's been a good day because Sherri has sang me happy birthday
Many times.
probably like 5 or 6 times today.
You're welcome.
That's when you know it's a good day. I gotta say, it certainly is a beautiful drive back into Anchorage. All right, friends, we are obviously back home and check the mail. I got birthday gifts. What the heck? These just showed up from our friends Cam and Laura. There's a game here.
I'm so excited for this.
Hues and clues, a guessing game of colors and clues. What?
This is the game that we played on the girls' night that I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah.
So fun.
Okay, I'm excited about that.
Yes.
What the heck, you guys? Wait. It's the film camera Lego set.
That's what they told me about.
I need to cancel all of my plans in the foreseeable future and just do that.
We have a cocktail to open it.
Oh my gosh. Mini Brands Disney Store Edition. Mini Brands Retro. What is this? And a bag of googly eyes. Here's the thing. I think that Laura was behind almost all of this. I think Cam was behind this bag of googly eyes. Thank you, friends. Now I'm opening this up from our friends Rob and Sandy. Look at this. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see what's in there. Okay, and I just opened up the gift from Rob and Sandy Carter. Carter's, thank you. First of all, an AJL, my initial leather bookmark. I've never seen a bookmark that goes like this. Goes like on the corners of the pages with my initials. But I'm very excited about this. So, when finding a book for me, when finding like books for me, because I don't like to read anything, the things we look for are post-apocalyptic, short chapters, because my attention span is pretty terrible.
Relatively short books.
Relatively short books, and then
I'm intimidated by big books.
And then Alaska. Like, I love reading about my state. So first of all, scary, but wait. End Times Alaska, the complete series, 4 books in one. And I don't know if I'm able to show you, like, some of the chapters are like a page or 2.
Right up your alley.
I've never heard of this.
No, I haven't either.
I'm very excited. It says a post-apocalyptic survival adventure set in Alaska. It's like the Carters Know Me. Oh, I already showed that.
Oh, you did?
And it smells.
It smells like leather.
It smells like leather.
So cool.
Thank you, friends. I have felt very loved all day today. The messages you guys have sent me on social media, comments on posts, emails, texts, gifts, all of it. You guys really, really have made me feel very special, very loved today. So thank you all so much. Friends, that is it. The end of my birthday weekend.
Did you have a good birthday?
I did have a good birthday. I had a good, nice weekend. I'm glad we got away.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things to do is just those little trips. And I'm trying not to yawn. And finding little gems like the place we stayed.
Yeah, I would totally stay there again. That was great.
It was really nice. So
it's very peaceful. It's very quiet.
Yeah.
Even being like in the lodge, I was a little bit concerned because like all the other rooms were like right near us, and I was just like, is it gonna be loud? We're gonna hear other people. You know, when you have your own cabin, they kind of set apart, but really didn't much. So
it was great.
It was great.
So I'm so glad we went and did that. It's about just like thinking about how different, and I think we said this in the vlog, how different Talkeetna is going to be in a month.
It's gonna be alive.
Like streets packed with people, lines at all the restaurants, and it's still amazing. It's one of our favorite towns to visit.
Yeah, and we will definitely be back this summer. But...
because my favorite part of Talkeetna is Talkeetna spinach bread. And they are not open in the winter,
yeah.
so we're gonna have to go back when they open.
Yep.
But friends, thanks for hanging out with us and watching our little Talkeetna getaway for my 45th birthday.
Your birthday.
I'm halfway to 90, friends. We love you. We'll see you on the next LeggLife video.